Hi, today I'm here with Chris. It's January 28th, 2013, and sometimes there are those cases. Obviously, our favorite thing to do is go to trial and get a not guilty verdict. Other times we're able to get a case dismissed, but let's be real about it. Not every case is going to be thrown out. Not every case is going to go to trial, and sometimes it's a matter of what's called sentencing mitigation or plea mitigation, so that we can get a client in the best chance to get the best outcome in a bad situation. And Chris, that's kind of what this case was about, and we knew it when you came to us, isn't that right?
That is.
And you had interviewed a couple lawyers, at least over the phone, and
I did.
in determining who to hire, and what led you to me?
Originally the first, and I'll be honest, the first thing was I liked that, I guess what I didn't like with the other lawyers is that they seemed to be, they didn't really seem to be on the same page as me. You had said that you had dealt with cases like this before, and I believed you, and I also, strange as it may sound, but I do like that you're a little bit closer in age with me. I think you can relate a little bit better to a situation that I tell you of what I went through and what happened, and I believe that you could have, and you did, actually use that to the best of your ability, and we got a great outcome today. Very pleased with it.
Great. And then going through the case, did you feel, what I usually tell clients is we'll keep coming back to court for you until you're happy with the result. And we can never promise a result in a case, but we'll keep coming back and keep fighting for you. And we'll be honest about how things are going as well, that these are your strengths in your case, here's the parts we have to watch out for, here's what we can reasonably expect. I want to keep trying to get better and better and get results that aren't typical in the legal community. Did you feel like we did that for you in this case?
I do, yeah. You definitely kept me in the loop. I was aware of what was going on. I'm sure a lot of people don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about the bad things that could happen, but you filled me into that, which helped me, in turn around better myself. I didn't want to facing those consequences. At the same time, I had to take responsibility for what I did. But I feel like you kept me in the loop. I feel like you worked hard for me. This wasn't the first or second time. This was like the third or fourth time that we've been here. And it seems like you gave me, after each court date, you did give me your opinion on what you thought if we were to wait or if we were to take this route versus this route. And today I couldn't be more than happy. I trusted you and I put a lot in your hands, and I believe that you did everything you could for me.
Thank you. This was a case where initially the prosecution came back with a real tough offer in the case, and we talked about not wanting to take that, and you can't always guarantee that you can get a better offer down the road, but we're committed to the long haul and the long process in order to get the best result we could, and I do feel like we got that, and sure enough, we were able to get a much better offer in the case later in it, and then a lot of it came down to the sentencing today. The judge had a lot of discretion. The prosecution obviously asked for something even much higher than probation would have even recommended, but we pointed out, why we believe in you, put you on a path with recommendations of what you should do to help better yourself in front of a judge. And to your credit, though, a lot of that came from you, and you know that. But together we were able to collaborate about what do I think could be done to impress a judge, even prosecution or probation, and then it's up to you to do it, and you really followed through on that on your own, and it was genuine, and I know that, and that comes through in a sentencing. And just talk briefly, if you can, for what your impressions were of the sentencing hearing today and how I advocated for you.
I did like that you had stressed a lot about the 12-step program that I've been in, because that's something that I've worked actually very hard on, and it was nice that I got a chance to stand up there and say it for myself. And then I didn't think that you were going to really follow up on it too much, but I like the path that you kind of laid, a little path before I actually spoke before the judge. You kind of paved that road for me, and it was able, I felt a little bit more at ease getting into it as you kind of, like I said, you kind of paved the road as to what I was going to kind of get into, and I was able to talk for, the 3-4 minutes that I did, and then after that you kind of followed it up again, and I think that made a great impression.
Thanks. Yeah, we got a really atypical result. I'm very happy about it. I think that the judge probably summed it up best, and what he said is that all humans make mistakes, And that's why I like defending people, is most people who are in the criminal justice system are good people who have made a mistake. Some truly aren't guilty, and that's a fun thing to defend. Other times it's helping people out of a bad decision they've made and seeing the good in them. And we were able to do that, and the judge said, most people, or everybody, makes mistakes, but it's what you do after that defines you. And so part of our representation brings to the table putting a plan together so that hopefully you never have to give me a call again. I don't want you to, believe it or not. We want to help get that good result, but then help people improve their lives down the road. And I think you're on a good path to that, and I thank you for giving me the honor of representing you. And it's so much fun for a lawyer to be able to see, Judge, look what my client did. And that all worked out really well to you today, so congratulations on a great